Yeah. Might as well go with the same old, you know? Folothamp modulus tautology. Chilling. How y'all doing out there? Figured I'd go live. That way I get something on the table. So that I can get something on the table. Yeah, I'm still doing the hip hop tip because I am. I'm still doing the foundational Black American tip because I am. And I'm still doing the creative consciousness of a cultural community because I am. There it is. You see, for me, M.E., it takes moral ethics. So I study the VP, the virtuous principles, right? The MEVP, the MVP, that's me. And haters are going to hate. That's just the way it is. So I'm just happy to be back. I'm only 40% psych. I can still do because I'm still playing with the drum machine. I still got things to do on it. But I got to get through the menu system and add the new operating system and start getting the sounds that I want to put in there, chop them up to get my sound unique. But for now, I'll still run the demo. It is what it is. Let's go. La 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 la. I'm coming to you live and direct. So hit that like button, subscribe, share. I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers on Volo Television. That's my YouTube page. That's VOLOTELEVISION. I'm still, I'll get to 100 one day, you know? But let me know if y'all appreciate this content. Facebook. It is what it is. It's going to be what it is. Be, right? And I really, you know, I'm done arguing. Well, I've been done arguing. Ain't got time to be debating. Wasting my time. Not your teacher. I don't care. I'm a scholar. The character class that I'm rolling with next year, well now, until, it's called the Arcanist. Arcanism is, it's a summoning job. It's the summoner, the scholar, you know. We use the book to bring about the carbuncle, right? That's the water, the fire, the earth, air, right? The avatar, right? As we give shout outs. One to Resurrector, RZA, for giving us the pre-existence of the mathematical biochemical equations, the manifestation of our planet, air, fire, and water, and its basic formations. Solid, liquid, and gas, called the last masses, and the space catalyst and all matter that exists in this dense third dimension. You must be able to observe the physical comprehension. Takes a nerve to be struck. You know, y'all get it. That's the 12 jewels right there. And that's not to skip over Rakim. Y'all know Rakim is number one. Eric B and Rakim is still number one. The Juice Crew, Big Daddy Kane. Who else I'm on? Oh, Master Ace is my favorite. Cool G Rap, of course. Roxanne Shante. Can't forget the Queen, right? the original queen. Biz Markie, rest in peace, right? Craig G and MC Shan. Of course, Marley Marl. And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? EPMD with number 3, of course. You can't mention EPMD without mentioning K Solo. When I SPLL, I gotta listen to some K. I gotta go back and listen to some K Solo before I start spitting his bars. Right? Shout out to K Solo, Redman. Now we gotta talk about Redman and was that the Def Squad with Eric Sermon and Keith Murray? Like I include them all in the same kind of, even Busters with the Flip Mode Squad versus the Def Squad is a classic quote unquote battle. They never battled. They complimented each other. They really did compliment each other, and more so than who did Def Squad? I can't remember. I don't waste my time worrying about who battled who. Most of the time it's just for theater. Just like many of the major boxers throughout time. And that's what I think the misconception in understanding the arts of the pugilist, the monk, the boxer, right? Like Muhammad Ali, he could talk that talk, but he really didn't fight with anger. He fought with skill. That's why I kind of really over him. I really and that was funny seeing him the other day. Sugar Ray Leonard is a great example. I never, like, you watch Sugar Ray Leonard fights. He didn't fight with anger. He fought with skills. Muhammad Ali is that same class of fighter. You don't fight with anger. Mike Tyson fought with anger, right? And that's kind of how he got defeated. You know what I mean? You come with anger, and then Buster Douglas was catching you with that jab. That'll calm all that anger down after a while, you know? That jab can be vicious, yo. That jab, a good left jab, especially if they're right-handed, they give you a good left jab. That can end that ends careers. You know what I mean? Because the jab setups the uppercut or whatever. So if they left-handed and they fighting, you know, left-handed, they catch you with a good jab with their left hand, but since that's their dominant hand, when they come for the right, it ain't gonna, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna do what it need to do, right? A good jab. So that's why, you know, the southpaw has to develop a good right jab in order to catch you with that left hook or whatever. You know what I mean? That'll take you out. I'm just going over the basics, right? The top 10 list. Number 4 is Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew with Slick Rick. So since I'm including Slick Rick, that's when you kind of, you know, recognize LL and Beastie Boys and, you know, Def Jam, you know what I mean? But I put Def Jam as the origin of hip hop, you know what I mean? I do give them that much respect. Chuck D and them, you know what I mean? I do give them that much respect, right? And then them 5 I'm going with Boogie Down Productions and Guru and Premier Gangstar. Like I combine them because I consider them, you know, the same group, really. You know what I mean? And Karis-One kind of admits that when he converted or he changed the name of Boogie Down Production to his solo name. He still recognized that he can't do it on his own. So when Return of the Boom Bap came out, that's when he turned to Premier and Digging in the Crates and all of hip hop to make his classics, you know. And there it is. So yeah, today I went to, let me do this again. To let y'all know it's real, right? Yeah, the day I came from the gym today. I went to the gym today, me and the C, and we getting back on our cardio. We getting back on our, weight training, and it's all mental, physical, and spiritual well-being, So we back at doing that, you know what I mean? Working to get our bodies right, get our minds right, and most importantly, that soul, right? So, because clearly that's what I see was wrong with a lot of people. It's they see mental health issues. It's no. It's mental, physical, and spiritual health issues, and a lot of people got it, especially when you're dealing with, and it is that group. It is that the group of phobias, the L, the B, G, the B, the C, the Q, the I, the A, the plus, right? That quote unquote, I gotta go quote unquote community, because it's really not a community. So it is within itself a mental health issue, and yeah, because when you're caught in gender euphoria, sexuality, mind state as being the anti-supremacy or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, being a sexual deviant, you're goofy, dude. You're a goofy dude. You know what I'm saying? And girl, do goofy gals too, especially the gals. Hence, that's why I titled the program the way that I did. We're dealing with, especially with the Democrat, and that's when I turn it on and I quickly turn it off. Like I have Whoopi Goldberg fatigue, right? I have Michelle Obama fatigue. I have Kamala Harris fatigue. I'm tired of looking at them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and especially when they trying to lead a No More Kings movement, and you look at the husbands and they looking confused like a bunch of bitch ass niggas. Like, that's me just keeping it real. And I'm sorry for using the N-word. I meant to call them ninjas, because that's what we're doing now. We're converting the super negative, because we tried to explain. We don't use the NIGGER. Like, we gave that to H. Rap Brown, rest in peace. And what's my man name? Dick Gregory, rest in peace. They wrote books back in the 60s, might be in the 50s. Die, Negro Die was H. Rap Brown, and just Negro was Dick Gregory's. The Honorable Dick Gregory. I give much respect to Dick Gregory, even though he was the comedian. He tried to use comedy as a tool of facetiousness. Like, we take everything so super serious, and that's why it is not an appearance. They are losing their minds. The extremists are done lost their minds. Just blatantly disregarding the 5 do not laws of God. When the first one being do not kill. It really takes a very sick mind to do that, yo. And people are using it too easily. Like, I can kill too easily because, they just keep it 100. Donald Trump, is who the leftists want to say he deserves to die, right? And hence the Trump derangement syndrome of, the women that I mentioned, and I can't remember the young girl name again right now. It doesn't matter. But Kamala Harris is one of them. You know what I mean? Well, what's the young girl's name? I can't think. It doesn't matter what her name. It doesn't matter what her name is, right? Oh, Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, she got to go. She got fired anyway. She tried to be a senator and lost, and hence I don't know why they still giving her the microphone. Go back to doing what allegedly got you to be able to go be a good civil rights lawyer, and instead of constantly destroying black men, just to be honest, right? Because when you're dealing with a bunch of feminists that are misogynists, meaning that they hate women, true, T-O-O, just to destroy men, and they'll claim it's white men, but if you're attacking white men, trust me, you're doing major harm to black men, T-O-O. Because there has to be a brotherhood of humanity in order to be the righteous lords of a fatherhood of God. I'm just keeping it as 100 as possible. So this isn't what I wanted to talk about. I just want to talk about playing a little bit of what's the name of my game? Animal Crossing today. Yes, I can go around and, I can't really see the screen like I want to yet. I need a corrective lens. I'm very, very nearsighted. I still have oils in my eye, so it's really distorting my vision. My retina is still healing, so it's going to be another month or so before I can see the fine print. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see the fine print even after they take it out of my eye, because this is a part of the process. I know I'll be able to, use some kind of device to zoom in, and because that's how I'm getting on and offline right now using my phone. I'm using my other phone to zoom in and out, and it's very time consuming. It's frustrating, but Volo is a master of patience. That's why I don't go around killing those that are living in fear. Hence, they are angry. You see, when you don't like truth, when you don't like love, and when you don't like courage, you're an angry person. That leads to hate. And haters are not good, especially those that hate love, right? Or hate courage. And the worst one of all is those that hate the truth. That leads to wrath. But we're doing it how Master Teacher Yoda, I love Master Teacher Yoda of the Jedi faith, right? When he told young Anakin Skywalker, fear turns to anger. Anger turns to hatred. Hatred turns to suffering. That's that wrath, yo. Should I flip a different beat? Nah, I just flow with this. I'm good. I mean, that's really all I wanted to accomplish today. I hope you appreciated it. Yeah, I'm done with the Republicans too. But we are a constitutional republic of democracy and liberty. That's what the four founders established 250 years ago, and that's where we still stand. So all this hypocrisy of us changing the language to whatever they're saying, you know what I mean? Whether it's Spanish or Muslim or what language do they speak? I'm trying to think. German, you know what I mean? And then act like they're going to use that in order to change the laws to fit state laws. It's like, nah, ninja don't work like that. And that doesn't matter if you're a white ninja, black ninja, red ninja, orange ninja, right? You can't just come in somebody else's house, home, and change the rules, yo. Why the hell? Why would you think that's cool, yo? And that's the violation of it. When I saw the videos of them running into Spain last week, I was like, WTF is this, right? Because we saw the similar videos here in America 6 years ago now, and a lot of foreigners, criminals, illegal foreigners, groped up. Y'all don't want to say graped up. Foundational Black American women, and committed womanicide to a lot of our sisterhood, yo. So hell no on opening them borders again. That's why we can't trust the Democrats with political power. 8 years, but it looked like it might be 16 years before we get it right. And when I say we, I'm talking about this one nation under God, seeking solidarity of harmony and happiness, aka hip hop. Peace be unto you. So stop all that anger, yo. Stop all that fear, yo. Stop pointing at me talking about I'm a phobic. I'm scared of you, yo. Just to try to tempt me to left, right, left, uppercut, fight over. You know what I mean? But y'all wanna pull out the guns. Cowards. That was the moral of Friday. Put down the gun. Use these hands. You know what I'm saying? That's why women shouldn't be talking real disrespectful to no man. Find respect in yourself. And maybe you'll stop disrespecting others. I'm gonna keep it on like that, all right? Way back in the days when hip hop began, with Coke, Rock, Kool Herc, and then Band, B-boys went to the latest jams, but when they got shot up, they went home and said, damn, it's gotta be a better way to hear our music every day. People getting blown away, coming outside anyway. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to stop the violence. That was the purpose of the, criminal minded to self-destruction or by any means necessary, right? The blueprint is to seek world peace, and that's why I teach, but I'd rather just consider me a scholar. All right, there it is. There it is. One God, our Father, all the time, hip-hop life. One love. Be happy just to have just one love. Houdini, right? And make sure y'all make that one love God, yo. As God is love, hip-hop is life. Time, y'all need to treat it more preciously, yo. Because that money ain't nothing more than a fourth dimensional illusion that really doesn't exist. You lose that money, you lose nothing. You lose your health. Trust me. I lost some. Now, you lose that character, aka Volothamp the scholar, then I'll lose everything, yo. I'm gonna keep being good to you. Stop disrespecting me. Hit that like button. Talk to y'all later. One love.